Hi guys. So this is the newest member of our family. She's very, very shy and she really just, I don't know. She's freaking out right now because I closed her bed and she's not allowed in it because she's not exploring. And see, now look, she's looking at me like, please mommy, let me in my bed. Why don't you say hi to the camera? Oh, Cece doesn't even want to say hi. Here, let me see if I can get her to turn around. Turn around. There you go, say hi. Anyway, today with this cute puppy, I want to talk about body image. So I was looking through YouTube videos the other day, and I saw this lady who like has a really freaking awesome body, and of course she works out like a ton. And so I sent it to my sister and I said, oh, I wish I could look like her but not do all the work. And I think that's kind of where we're all at, is we always wish we were somebody else or had someone else's, perfect body. But, most of us aren't willing to do the work, or, we don't know what they've gone through in order to get that body. But I think it's very easy to compare ourselves with other people or want to be somebody else. But, at the same time, we have to realize that we are who we are, and God made us this way, and we are perfect in His sight. And so I think getting away from that and turning more towards self-love and just loving who you are in the moment, even if you're at the beginning of your journey, it's important to accept who you are, flaws and all of what you think, because everybody thinks they have flaws. In fact, this lady who I was watching, even though she had a really nice body, she was like, oh, there's still some things I could do. And of course we're looking at her like, what could you possibly do? But I think that it's important to make sure that you're loving yourself no matter where you are in the journey. And just know that, other people, comparing yourself to other people, they're not in the same situation as you. A lot of these YouTubers that I watch, they haven't had any kids. So here I am, even though my body is small, there's lots of stretch marks, and I earned those stretch marks. So, I have to embrace those. And yeah, when you're out in public, maybe wearing like a bathing suit or something, it might be, you might have to try to tweak it to hide whatever you want. A friend of mine has a lot of loose skin from losing a lot of weight. And so she lost it very quickly. And so it's just about finding right types of clothing to accentuate the parts that you love and not so much the parts that you don't love. But you also have to remember to love yourself totally, no matter what flaw it is that you think you have. But I think this little doggy needs some self-love too, because she's very unsure about everything. Her name is Mandy, and she's the cutest thing in the whole world. She's a Pomsky, in case you're wondering. Heavy on the palm, right? Is your mommy Pomeranian? Yes. And she's so small. She's like 11 weeks right now. But just embrace yourself and love yourself each day, and find a way to get to that point. For me, it took me reading the Gabriel Method to realize that there were still parts of me that was not accepting of myself. And so it was causing me a lot of emotional eating. Emotional eating. She's eating me. Are you emotional? Are you eating me? Why don't you be nice to me? But I love you. Emotional eating. And then I always thought that I had to try really hard to get super skinny, which for me, this is super skinny, although there's a little bit more weight I'd like to lose. I've never been this weight since high school. So for me, getting back to this, the skinniest I had ever gotten was 155, and I busted my butt all the time. And so there was a part of me that felt like I had to work super hard in order to achieve the weight that I'm at right now. And that simply was not the case. I mean, I had to work hard, but not in the gym. I had to work hard making sure I had correct nutrition and correct food and stuff like that. But that book really opened my eyes to just some things that I knew weren't quite on track in order for me to continue losing weight. So, you know, just look through some books, maybe YouTube videos. There are a lot that are talking about self-love and stuff like that too. So find a way to love yourself no matter where you're at in your journey. And just, even if you have to say it every day in like a daily affirmation or something, those little things go a long way. The more you say something to yourself, the more you believe it. Your brain changes over. That's like people who are abused. When people are constantly told they're worthless, they're no good, then they start to believe and feel that way. So if you change it and tell yourself the opposite of that, then, you know, that right there will start the changing. And it took me a long time to actually look at myself in the mirror and find myself changing, I guess, and seeing not a heavy person anymore. Ow, dog. You're biting me, it hurts. Not to see a super heavy person, but to see somebody who has worked really hard, and even though I have stretch marks, a lot of them, and I have some loose skin, that still makes me beautiful. And I wouldn't be where I am now if I wasn't trying hard and I didn't love myself enough to care. It's been over a year, and so if you're doing this journey and it's been a year, I mean, you have to have some sort of self-love to keep yourself on this path. So just stick with the things that you know for now, and do those daily affirmations and hunt for different things to help you along your way. I know I'm just repeating a lot of this stuff, but this dog is very distracting. But look how cute she is. You're just the cutest thing in the whole world. That's why I got her too. Look at this. And she wasn't even the dog I was going to get. I was actually looking at a Pomeranian, and the lady kind of reneged on me like when I was almost halfway to her house. And so I looked online in the area that I was at, and this little pooper dog came up in a picture. And so I got her from someone who lived really close, and she's the best dog ever. We have like the same personality, and you're gonna be my best friend. Okay, thanks for watching.